What up, yo? It's your boy Juice. And it's really rumbling. It's really ringing. It's affecting a lot of things. And look at the energy here. I mean, something is about to go down, my brothers and sisters. My internet is laggy as hell. It has been for some time. But each day, it gets a little bit slower, a little bit harder. And it's funny because you got all this energy coming in, right? And it's like it looks like rain, and you're gonna think it's rain, and but it's not. Look at all the tunnels. That's underneath and above. So there's like energy beaming at us. Beam. The sky is flashing, man. I promise you it is. And as far as physics, I don't know why. I would understand something maybe like this, but I've been noticing that time has been coming into the picture a lot, and I was like Jesus right there, on it. Bang. Right, right here, look. Right. Bang. Hold on, look right here. It's almost like it went away. So all this is energy, man. And look at that. Big old, it's like somebody took like a paint roller and just like did a little curve right there. And just like right. And it's like, nah, man, you gotta paint the whole thing. You can't just leave like a bunch of, that was like a dude with a big beard right there. He just disappeared. So does the rain. Wow. Interesting. But look at Boise. Look at Oregon. Look at Coast California. Look at the clear wall right here. Because it doesn't go anywhere. It's rumbling, screeching, screaming, ringing, banging, booming, bamming, however you want to put it. All the above. Noises. Dude, there's like noises coming from nowhere. The one videos that I did where it's like there's one in my closet, and then the most recent one I did, it's like coming from the light. The one in the closet sounds like it's like shimmying, right? Shimmy shimmy ya, right? Like it's like shimmying. So it's like shimmying would be like shimmy. Hey man, shimmy your way out. Or it's like, man, I like the way she shimmies, or shimmy shimmy ya, and shimmy yo. But it's a shimmy, right? So like a sway, like you feel like you're on there. I will say like my footing feels different, but today has been calm, and I've always told you that's what worries me. When it calms down and nothing has really happened, that means it's only getting angrier. It's almost like a bellyache, right? Because you'll hear the groans, you'll hear the like it's literally like the earth is literally going ooh, right, and like you could just like cringe with it because its stomach hurts, and it's almost like it's like that, and it's like groaning, right? It is the oddest thing, but it's true, man. And I've been seeing a lot of bees. There was one. I came in the room and I sat down, and there was a bee on the controller, and I thought that that was weird. And it was like a tiny one, right? So I didn't think anything of it. Then I went out back to smoke a cigarette, and I'm like looking for the lights, right? And I'm like looking around the sky, and look like a damn maniac, because everybody's like, "What the hell is that guy doing?" He just like always like stares at the sky, and he's got oh, he's recording a video, right? I'm over there like doing circles, and anyway, so and I couldn't see, so I had to use the light. And there's like these benches that I sit on in the back, and I've been playing around with the stone a little bit, and there's a bee on there. I'm like, what the hell? And then yesterday, me and my pops was watering the plants, and it was the same bee, but it was like the bee, the main bee. Because when it came out, dude, that thing was like, man, that thing was huge. Like I feel like if I had a broom and I tried to like kill it, like I'd have to like hit it real hard and like that like more than once. Like I had to like how like it's like one of those bugs that's tough to kill, right? Like you get a bug and you like throw it on that fucking thing, right? And it's like you lift it up and it's like he's just like, ugh, he's just like sees stars and you're like, oh my god. And it's like that's when he's like, "Bzzz," right? And you're like, ah, it's like he's stronger than I thought he was. He's got battle armor. So it's something like that, right? It was like, man, it was one of those big ass bees, man, and it's just I've been noticing a lot of bees, and there was one other time that a bee had approached me like this, and it was like in the beginning. I don't even think I had the video posted, but there was a bunch of bees that came out and they kept landing on me, right? And then they go to like my chest. And so my only conclusion, because I never see bees, like ever, like I don't know where the hell the bees went. You know what I mean? So I see this bee, these bees land, and I'm like, it has to be landing on me because like my magnetic field for my heart is the strongest because the Earth's magnetic field is weakening greatly. So I don't want to say it's like broken or great or anything like that. It's not weakening. It's just it's like if you were to man, I don't know how to put it, man. It's almost like it's like bracing, right? So in between that bracing moment, there's almost like an open spot, right? Like, where it's like whatever wants to get in or out, like it can, right? Because it'd be like almost like taking a breath, right? Like it's like you know what I mean? Like you're like swimming, right? And you're like swimming really fast and really like really hard, and you're like doing really good. But then it's like all of a sudden it's like you got to come up and breathe, right? And when you do, that's the open spot because then you go back under, right? And then you start kicking ass again, right? Until your weak spot, right? Does this make sense to me? Because the sky is flashing, there is rhythms, everything's in sync, everything's falling in its plan. I don't know, man. Blessings and strength.